Alright guys, as I promised you, I was going to do a workout with my girlfriend Brandy. So here's Brandy, you get to know her.
Hey.
Brandy, say hi. And we're going to go over a series of ab workouts so you can actually figure out, or so we can actually teach you all how to work out your upper abs, lower abs, and your obliques, what are the proper exercises, and also give you a couple of pointers so that you don't overwork the muscle and you get the most out of your workout. So I hope you guys enjoyed the upcoming workout. If you have any questions, just go ahead and leave us some questions in the comments. As you always do, send me an inbox email as I get through it. I'll be sure to answer you guys' questions. Alright, now we're going to show you how to do a beginner workout. Now, what this is going to be is your beginner crunches. We're going to show you how to do an intermediate and also how to do an advanced. So, for this part, it's going to be able to work out the top of your abdominals. So, Brandy's going to show you what's the proper way of doing it. So, go ahead, Brandy, show them.
Okay. I'm going to make sure that you lift your head, elbows off the floor, and you're going to slightly come up. You're not going to come up all the way. You're just going to come up just enough to where the top of your back is off the floor. And then you're going to keep doing that. Do up to 10. Making sure that your stomach stays flexed.
Now, how far will they have to go up?
Just to where your shoulder blades are off the mat.
Okay, so it means you don't have to do a full sit-up. This is crunch. So you just have to make sure that once you tighten up your upper abdominals, you should be holding it also when they flex.
The entire time.
All right, so when they go down, they come up and they hold it for a couple seconds. So how's that work out?
You want to hold it, I hold it for at least 2 seconds. I come up, 1, 2, down. 1, 2, down. When you're coming up, also make sure you're breathing out as you're keeping your stomach muscles flexed.
All right, now we're gonna show you what an intermediate crunch looks like, and we're gonna incorporate this ball right here. You can put this under your lower back, and the reason why you do this is just to give you more range of motion. So you're actually stretching your muscles more than normally. That means that when you contract, you get a lot more, a better workout out of the exercise itself. And you're also getting more blood flow to the muscle. So Brandy's gonna show you how to incorporate this into your workout. So
also, if you don't have a workout ball at home, you can always use a half deflated basketball, soccer ball, whatever you have handy at home. Okay. So you're gonna put this in the lower bottom half of your back. Your butt is gonna come slightly off the mat, hand behind your head again, and you're actually gonna put your head on the floor where your hands are resting on the floor and your head is in your hands. And you're gonna come up, do the same thing that, thank you.
And if you're like her or you're lightweight, you want to hold her feet down.
All right, you're gonna do the exact same thing you did as you did your beginner crunch, but you're just gonna have the ball under you.
And that means you still want to hold the position for 2 seconds, so you want to breathe that as you're coming up. All right, now we're going to show you guys a more advanced way of doing a crunch. This is something you can do at home if you have like a bench. You can do it off a chair. Anything that can keep you off the ground, because it actually is going to put strain on both your lower portion of your abdominals and also the upper part of your abdominals. So I'm going to let Brandy show you guys exactly how to go about doing this.
Okay. You are going to lean back halfway. Elevate your legs at least to where the tip of your toe is in line with your chest. And then you're gonna bring them up, and you're also gonna arch your back up as well as you're doing this. You don't wanna bring your legs all the way up. You still want your body to be somewhat in a V.
90-degree angle?
Yeah. So, and then you're just gonna keep doing the same thing. Bring it up, make sure your stomach stays flexed, breathe out.
Now that works out your upper and your lower, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's a good lower and upper abdominal workout, because as you raise your legs, that works out your bottom part, and as you bring yourself up, it actually works out the upper portion of your abdominal muscles. This is something you use to work out your lower abdominals, and it depends at what level of fitness you're at. There's 2 ways you can do it. You want to either put your hands under your butt. If you're advanced enough, then you don't want to have your hands in your butt, because all that does is it gives you additional support. So it makes it more difficult when you don't have your hands underneath your butt. So what you want to do here is put your feet together. You want to bring them off the ground about 6 inches, and you want to hold it for about 10 seconds. If you can hold it longer, that's good. If you can't hold it that long, that's also fine. Just make sure you can push yourself enough so you can feel the burn on your lower abdominals. So you want to lift it up for a period of time, bring them back down, take a rest, usually about 3 to 5 seconds. Bring them back up, and you want to do another 10 seconds of holding up in the air. Another variation of this, is this works out your lower part of your abdominals, is there's a variation of it where you do actually work out your obliques in the same position. So let's bring these legs down here for a second. let's give Brandy a 5-second rest. And now we're gonna do your obliques. You can actually open your legs, so you can actually separate them together, 6 inches, separate them. And what that does actually engages your obliques. Again, you can bring them back together, put them back down. And the same thing, you keep repeating that motion, it'll work out not only your lower abdominal muscles all the way down to your pelvis area, or that V that guys like to have, but also work out your obliques. Another way to also isolate your obliques using the exact same workout we just talked about is, again, you bring your feet or your legs 6 inches off the ground, and you can move both together to the right hand side. What that will do is actually will focus specifically your side obliques. And if you want to work out your left obliques, you move to the left, and that's going to focus specifically here. You can see Brandy's in a lot of pain right now. She's hating me. But that's a good workout for you to have for your obliques. So go ahead, baby, take a break. All right, this one here is a lot more advanced. You're going to have to get a partner for this one, but it's a killer workout for both your obliques, your upper, and your lower abs. So what you want to get is get a mat, bring a partner, and you can do exactly what we're going to show you to do right now. So what you want to do is you want to come to the head of your partner. You want to stand feet about, I would say about 4 or 5 inches away from their ears, so they can actually take their hands and put them behind your ankle area. And what they're going to do is you're going to put your feet together, and they're going to throw them at you. And what you're going to do is you're going to grab them, you're going to throw them down. And they have to stop their feet before it touches the ground. That's the goal of this whole exercise. And that's going to work out your lower and your upper. If you want to work out the obliques, instead of throwing them down, when they bring them back up, you want to throw them to the side. Bring them back up, throw them to the side. And you do that for about 20 repetitions, or 10 on each side, or until you can't do any more. Take a rest, repeat. This is another type of advanced workout, and this is to actually work all of your abdominal muscles. And it's going to be on the premise that we talked about a little bit ago, having your feet together off the ground 6 inches. And what you're going to do here is you're going to make an infinity sign, which is a sideways 8. And you're going to do basically an 8 shape. So go ahead, Brandy. And when you make that shape as you're going around, you're engaging your obliques, your upper, your lower, your core, and it's just a phenomenal workout. So you want to do this for a couple of seconds, I would say about 10 to 15. Take a rest and then repeat again. 3 sets, don't exceed that. All right, now I'm going to show you guys how to isolate your obliques. This is something that Brandy and I both did in martial arts. It's a great way for you to isolate your obliques. So what you want to do is you want to lay on your side. Get a mat, unless you have a soft flooring, but if it's wood flooring, it's going to be very uncomfortable for your hips. So get a mat per se. You want to lay on your side, put your both legs together, bring them up, I would say about a foot, foot and a half. You want to have one arm down for support, and you want to basically bring your legs up and then crunch your butt at the same time. So it's going to look like this. And what this does, it isolates your side oblique. If you want to do it for your right side, it's no different. You basically just switch yourself around. Same thing, arm down, feet together, make sure they're up, bring them up and crunch. And you want to do this for probably about 10 to 15 repetitions. If you can do more, that's great. Take about a 10-second rest in between and do 2 more sets, and I'll make sure that your obliques are going to work out. Now we're going to show you a very basic way to work out your obliques. This is something that anybody can do. So we're going to go ahead and show you exactly if some of the exercises that you have maybe looked at on TV or you've read up on turn to be a little too difficult or too complicated for you to do. This is a very easy way for you to work out your obliques. And in case you don't know what your obliques are these side muscles that you have right here. As you work those out, they actually give you that slim hourglass figure because they bring in your waist just a little bit.
You're basically going to start this workout out for your obliques like you would a normal crunch. But instead of bringing your shoulders up and down, you're going to bring them up and hold them, hands to the side, and you're going to reach right to left. But you're going to remain, your shoulders are going to remain off the floor. You can do about 20 of these because they're not that hard. Your stomach muscles need to remain tight as well.
All right, now we're going to show you a more difficult version of how to work out your obliques. You probably will need some kind of a bench at home or some kind of a raised surface so they can actually levitate not only your upper body but also your lower body. So Brandy's going to give a demonstration of how to go about working your obliques utilizing a platform like we're using here at the gym, but you can probably use a bench at home or any kind of raised hardened surface you may have access to. exercise is actually a resistance exercise. And you're definitely gonna need a partner, so you can bring a buddy, wife, your girlfriend to the gym to help you out with this, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna put yourself in basically a 90 to 45 degree angle. You're gonna lift your upper body up, you're gonna lift your your legs up as well. And this person's job is to basically try and force you down and you fight them. And what you want to do this exercise for is until muscle failure. So I'm gonna show you guys how to work out your core and how to work out your obliques in this fashion, okay? What you wanna do is you wanna lay down, you wanna bring your legs up and also bring your upper body up. And your partner wants to put the hand on the chest and just above the knees. And they want to press down, you have to fight them. Press harder.
I am pressing. I'm only weighing 99 pounds.
Okay. All right, so that basically works out your entire top, center, and lower abdominals. Now, if you want to work out your obliques, what they have to do is just switch it up a little bit. So that person's going to put, to work out your, I think it's your right obliques, you put your hand on your right knee right above it, and they're gonna put also the hand on the opposite shoulder. So you're doing the same position, and now they're gonna, that's gonna work out your left obliques really good. Now if you wanna work out your right obliques, it's gonna be the same premise. You just basically have to alternate shoulders and also knees. So in this case, it would be hand on the left upper knee and also your right shoulder. So lift up, have them press down, and if you're doing it right, you're gonna have a really good workout your right oblique. All right guys, so I hope you all enjoyed the workouts. Brandy, did you have a good workout?
I did, I'm dying of thirst now. Just remember guys, no matter what you're doing and when you're working out, always stay hydrated. Drink enough water.
Yep, so bring a bottle. You can probably fill it up in your gym. They usually have a filtered water fountain. Just fill this up, drink plenty of water, stay hydrated. Make sure you eat proteins after you get done with your workout with a protein shake. Make sure you get plenty of sleep, and I'll see you guys next video. Take care.
Bye.